हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं गोल्डन एक बार फिर से आपके माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स फ्रेंड एंड द 4th चैप्टर का नेक्स्ट वीडियो में स्वागत करता हूं। आज के क्लासेस में हम उन माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स के बारे में पढ़ने जा रहे हैं जो काफ़ी यूजफुल्स होते हैं और जिनका यूज मेडिसिनल पर्पस में किया जाता है और ये हमारे बॉडीज को एक स्पेशल प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर्स में कन्वर्ट कर देता है, जिससे हमारी बॉडी उन वायरल डिजीज से लड़ने में सक्षम हो पाती है और उनका सामना कर पाती है। इन माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स का यूज करके एंटीबायोटिक और वैक्सीन्स दो ऐसे यूजफुल मेडिसिन्स बनाए जाते हैं जो हमारे शरीर को एक ऐसा कवच प्रोवाइड करते हैं जिससे कि हमारी बॉडी इन सारे वायरल डिजीज से बची रह सके। So without wasting our time, we firstly define the antibiotic. So we say a medicine which stop the growth of or kills the disease causing microorganisms and is called an antibiotic. In easy word, you say that the antibiotic is the medicine that able to slow down or stop the growth of the disease causing microorganisms. Sometimes it kills the microorganisms that causes disease and protect our bodies. The main sources of the antibiotic medicines are the microorganisms. The antibiotics are the manufactured by the growing a specific microorganism. These days, a large numbers of the antibiotics are being produced from the microorganisms such as the fungi and bacteria. Some of the common antibiotics which are made from the fungi and the bacteria are the penicillin, streptomycin, erythromycin. Nowadays, many antibiotics are also being made systematically. Many different antibiotics now available to treat a wide variety of the disease causing the pathogenic microorganisms. Antibiotics kills the disease causing microorganisms but usually don't damage our human body cell. First antibiotic penicillin was discovered by the change and extracted from the tiny fungus called the penicilliums. This happened as the follow. In 1929, Alexander Fleming was cultivating a culture of the disease causing the bacteria. Suddenly he found the spore of a little green fungus is one of his culture plates. He noticed that the presence of the tiny green fungus stopped the growth of the disease causing bacteria, and the fact it also killed many of the disease caused bacteria. From this fungus called the penicillium, the antibiotic penicillin was made. Thus, penicillin is an antibiotic medicine which is made from the fungus penicillium. Penicillin control the bacterial and the fungal infections in the any living organism's bodies. Antibiotics are used to treat the many diseases in human. Whenever we fall ill, the doctor may give us some antibiotics tablets, capsule or injections. Antibiotics are very effective in the curing disease caused by the microorganism such as the bacteria and fungi. Where antibiotics are however not effective against the disease caused by the virus. For example, antibiotic cannot be cured the disease like the common cold, flu and the viral fever because these are the caused by the virus. Some of the precautions to be observed in the use of the antibiotics are the follow. Antibiotics should be taken only on the advice of the qualified doctor. Otherwise, it is harmful to us. A person must complete the full course of antibiotic prescribed by the doctor. The antibiotic should be taken in the proper dose as advised by the doctor. If a person takes antibiotics in the wrong dose, it may make the antibiotic less effective when the person might need in the future. Antibiotics should not be taken unnecessarily. Antibiotic taken unnecessarily may kill the harmful bacteria in the body and harms to us. Antibiotics can be used to treat many diseases in the animals also. Antibiotics are the even mixed with the feed of the livestock, just like the cattle, like cows, buffalo, etc., and the poultry birds, to control the microbial disease in the animals. Antibiotics are also used to control the many plant disease that you saw in your screen. We have just studied that the microorganisms are used to make the medicines called the antibiotic, which can cure many diseases in the human beings, animals, and the plants. Microorganisms are also used to make the one important medicines, that is vaccines. A vaccine is the special kinds of the preparations or a medicine which provide immunity या protections against the particular disease. Vaccine are given to the healthy person so that they may not get the certain disease throughout their life. हेलो, अभी हमने पढ़ा है एक बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट मेडिसिन के बारे में, जो कि है एंटीबायोटिक्स. एंटीबायोटिक्स कब, कैसे, क्यों, किस चीज़ से बना है, इन सारे के बारे में पढ़ा है. अब हम एक अनदर इम्पोर्टेंट यूज ऑफ द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स, जिससे कि वैक्सीन बनाया जाता है, उसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे. वैक्सीन एक स्पेशल मेडिसिन होता है जो हमारे शरीर को रोगों से लड़ने के प्रति स्ट्रॉन्ग बना देता है. ऐसा नहीं कि हम वैक्सीन को जब बीमार हो तभी ले, यह एक हेल्दी पर्सन को दी जाती है जिससे कि वह उसकी इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करे, जिससे उसकी बॉडी किसी भी वायरल डिजीज से लड़ने में पहले ही सक्षम हो जाए, और जब उसके पास डिजीज आए तो वह उसकी सुरक्षा कवच बन के उसको प्रोटेक्ट कर ले. हम देखेंगे कि वैक्सीन्स का कैसे एक ह्यूमन बॉडी में यूज किया जाता है, कैसे वैक्सीन्स को एक ह्यूमन बॉडी में प्लॉट की जाती है, और वैक्सीन कैसे हमारे इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम्स पे काम करता है, उसकी सारी प्रोसेस. जैसे कि एक वैक्सीन हमारे इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम पे काम करता है और उसको उस काबिल बनाता है कि हमारी बॉडी किसी भी टाइप के डिजीज से लड़े. हम उसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे. यानी हम अब पढ़ने जा रहे हैं कि हाउ टू द वैक्सीन्स आर मेक आवर इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम्स. Vaccines contain the dead or the weakened but alive microorganisms of a disease which are not harmful to our body. When the vaccine contains dead or alive microorganism is introduced in the body, a healthy person's orally, यानी by mouth या by injections, a body of the person's responds by producing the some substance called the antibodies in the body. These antibodies, any alive disease causing the microorganisms present in the vaccine. Some of the antibodies remain in the blood of the person for a very long time and the fight against the same microorganism and kill them if they happen to enter the body naturally by the later. So due to this presence of the antibodies in the blood, a person remains protected from the particular disease. Thus, vaccines develop the immunity from a disease. A large number of disease can be prevented by vaccinations. Vaccination is the process of giving a vaccine orally by mouth or by injection which provide the protections against the particular disease. यानी vaccinations वह process होता है जिसमें एक healthy persons को orally यानी mouth से या injections के through उसी टाइप के कमज़ोर माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स की इनकी बॉडीज में दी जाती है, जो कि हमारी बॉडीज को एक स्पेशल इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम प्रोवाइड करता है, जो उसी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स जो से हमारी बॉडीज को प्रोटेक्ट करता है और हमें हेल्दी रखता है. So for keeping good health, we must prevent the disease by the vaccination at the proper time, since the children are the more susceptible to the disease. So all the children should be vaccinated at the proper age to provide the immunity from the certain disease. The disease which can be prevented by the vaccinations of the children at the proper age are polio, smallpox, cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, tuberculosis यानी TB, tetanus, rabies, diphtheria, etc. To develop the fighting capacity in the bodies of the disease in called the immunizations. After the getting the vaccinated, the children become the immune to the particular disease. This means that the children become the protected against this disease. He will never get this type of a disease in the future. Edward Jenner discovered the vaccine for the smallpox in the 1798. A worldwide campaign against the smallpox has finally led to its the era directional from the most parts of the world. Under the National Health Program in our country, the vaccine of the several diseases are the given free of a cost at all the government health centers. Polio disease is the prevented by the giving oral polio vaccine yani OPV. We have a need to the protect our child in the underage to given the all the important vaccine in by the doctors. Thank you, and in the next video we will also present with a new topic your science.